Alright everybody, welcome to our first video, which is how to get the most out of your flipped video. So I'm Mrs. Bush.
And I'm Mrs. Van Dam.
And we are really super excited to be working together to teach you guys math this year. So today we're going to talk about something called a WSQ, what we're going to do every day when we watch our videos. So WSQ stands for Watch, Summarize, and Question. And we're going to go through what each of those means. So you don't need to write that part down, but you're going to need to write the rest of this down, and it's a lot of writing this time, and I'm sorry, but it's not going to be like that the rest of the time. It'll be more numbers.
All right, so we're going to start out with watch, the W, and what that basically means is you are going to play the video and watch it. What's nice is you can pause the video whenever you need to. So if you need something repeated, just hit pause and go back and hear it again. Also, you can pause it when you're writing something down in your journal.
So like right now, if I'm talking too fast, you can pause us and write it down and get caught up.
And then remember, rewind the video if you want to hear something again. A bonus for you. You want to watch with a purpose. So remember, the purpose for these videos is basically to learn something, and in order to do that, you need to be an active listener and really focus. As you watch, you'll be writing things in your math journal, so it's really, really important that you have your journal every night.
If for some reason you forget it though, just grab an extra piece of paper at home. That'll work too, but try and bring your math journal so you have everything in one nice little spot. Alright, the S in our WSQ stands for summarize. So after you've watched the video and it's all done, you are going to summarize what you've learned. So you have all your nice little notes taken. Now you get to take that and put it in your own words. So all of those main points that you wrote, you're going to be putting then into your own words. I don't want my words, I want your words. So a good summary has all those main points, and it has an example of a problem. So after you've written down all the summarizing of what has happened, you are then going to come up with a problem of your own, something that someone else could solve. Think of it as a problem that a teacher could solve if we wanted to. So something created by you. And once you're done with summarizing the words, the main points, and creating your problem, it'll probably be at least a half a page to 1 page long, somewhere in there, because you're going to be writing in sentences. And then there's a couple bonuses if you want to make your summary like super awesome. You can connect it to other lessons we've had this year. Since this is our first lesson, this is going to be pretty hard to do, but you could connect it back to 4th grade, 3rd grade, other times that you've learned different things. Or prepare yourself. Think of how you might apply it to the real world, and you can put that in your summary too.
All right, and last but not least, we have the Q for questioning. After the summary, you write down any questions that you had while watching the video. And just remember, it would be normal to have questions. That's like when you're in class and you raise your hand because you have a question. This is your time to ask the questions. So here's how you can write some good questions. Ask questions about what you didn't understand. Or you could ask a question about something you think someone else might not have understood.
So if you think you understood everything perfect, think about what was hard. What did someone else get confused on, and ask a question about that.
You could even ask questions about something you need to know to expand your knowledge beyond the lesson. So, don't limit yourself. You can think beyond and come up with some better questions. So, an ineffective question, that would be something like, how do I multiply 2-digit numbers? That's just too basic, too general. It's hard to even know how to start to answer that question. A better question would be, after I multiply in the ones column, what do I do next? That way, a teacher or another classmate can really narrow down how to help you.
And that's it. So once you're done and everything is all written in your journal, it'll probably be from the notes to the summary to the asking a question, maybe 1 page front and back, maybe not even quite that much, and that's going to be the homework, and that's what we'll expect. So if you ever forget how to watch a video, come back, see this again, and it'll refresh your memory.